All right, I think I'm live. Good morning, traders. My name is Joseph with Smart Money Traders. This is the name of the channel where we do our best to trade along with the smart money. This channel is for educational purposes only. This live stream is for educational purposes only. It's not for to recommend anything to buy or sell when it comes to futures contract or foreign exchange contract. Trading is risky, so make sure you have the proper knowledge and the proper capitalization before you engage in trading. So with that said, we're going to be looking at this market today. Last night, we had a nice little sell-off beginning at midnight, around midnight last night. And it's 9:28, 2 minutes to the market. So we're not going to be trading until the earliest we'll take a position will be after 9:35. So first, I think we had some news this morning with PPI. So this is 3/13, 2025. Not 8:30, we had core PPI and PPI month over month. Came as expected. This market's always open here, the regular session anyway. So basically, we had some news and the market did some movement here within those candles. Looks like it was. When we look at the 3 minute, basically what they did here, they just, it was a whipsaw. They got some people short, they got some people long. And really, if you were trying to bracket this, maybe you put your long here and you put your short down here. You got taken out short and immediately reverse on you. Definitely not the best thing that happened here. So when I'm looking at this market on the 30 minutes, okay, the bell just rang. This one. So we got this market starting out right now. So as you can see, we're in a resistance zone. Definitely selling could be a possibility here, but they can come back down to this fair value gap on the 30 minute and move it higher. Or this was from CPI yesterday. I don't think fundamentally anything changed in the market when it comes to inflation. So bearish could be the way we go this morning, but we just gotta be open to any opportunities that present themselves. So let's look at NQ. NQ probably gonna be about the same. NQ definitely looking to go higher as well. So that's something that we gotta keep in mind. But the first 5 minutes, like I said, it's usually I like to let the market settle and trying to find its footing. Even then, it's really haven't really settled yet. Typically the first hour is a better indication how we're gonna be trading. So today we'll definitely exercise some patience here to do just that. So this is a zone here. This is a low zone coming up there. So we're in that zone, but another zone over here. We can see this was resistance, this was resistance. So yeah, we hit this zone here, we're selling off. As you can see quickly, 96, 16 to 88 real quick. So yeah, we definitely can see a breakout. Let's look at ES. It's looking like he wants to go higher. 90 will definitely be a resistance. Let's see. It was resistance before. So let's see if it's going to do the same thing here. All right. So with that said, starting yesterday, we started looking at some other things to trade, especially when we had Powell testifying. And I've been kind of looking at live cattle as something that we could actually trade either here. So primarily on this stream, we trade ES, but also we look at other instrument when ES is not really conducive to good trading. Definitely looking here. You can see we had resistance, so a breakout could happen, but also at the same time, we see some sellers coming in this market right now. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. 9:34. See how that's the first 5 minute candle prints. I'm looking at the SPY as well on my other screen. SPY kind of got popped a little bit, but I don't know if they're gonna come back and close that gap to go higher or what they're gonna do here. We just gotta wait. Definitely almost like an indecision candle on the 5 minutes. I'm looking at it, so really we definitely wanna be careful here because, again, we had a resistance. We may try to come back and attack it here and see if we can go higher, but the sell could be in play here. So I got my NDT right here. Now we're above the Globex VWAP, so that could be something that they come back and tag here at 79.75 before they go higher. So we're just gonna be, and Jimmy said, we're just gonna be cool right now when it comes to ES, which is live cattle. Let's see what they're doing here. It's 9:36. Yeah. We're seeing a sell-off right now. Okay, this market's going lower. ES is going lower here. Again, remember, this VWAP could be support here. Yeah, we're moving lower. And we did say this was resistance, so let's see if we can get a pullback here. We see a bounce right here at the support level. It's a possibility here. What I'd like to see here is a pullback without making a new low, and we can try to go long. Here we're hitting that support zone here pretty nicely. And this is definitely looks like it's a bounce to the upside. Could just be a little retracement to go lower here, because right now we broke the VWAP. We came back and tested on the other side. To me, came back to here. NQ, what NQ doing? Okay, it's a big like stop run, it looks like on the NQ. At least going short. We're at VWAP, the resistance. On the 2 minute in the top right here, we're above VWAP. Guys are definitely stepping in here. Well, we wanted to pull back on the ES. We never really got it, so pushing it much higher here. Definitely would want to see a deeper pullback here to go long, but they may not give it to us. This be the short. Oh my goodness, I think I may have missed it here. Or is this the bounce to VWAP? Yeah, 75 here. We may want to try to buy this and see if we can. Okay, my stop would be below this, yeah, to be safe, to be on the safe side. Doesn't look too good. All right, if we got taken out here, will be the big fight here in this zone here. Let's see if we're gonna push higher or lower here. We're at VWAP, so 91.25 could be where if we were to go higher here, this is would be my target. 50 here. Let's see if we can. There you go. See some buys. It's probably too early to move to break even, but we're definitely gonna be probably move below here. 79 maybe. 78.75. What's below this candle here? We can do 78.75. I think that, just give it 4 points here. Because on Monday, I believe, we had a similar situation that we were right in the direction, but we got tagged out last, by 2 ticks, and then the thing ended up going our way. I'm not going to let this happen again here. Or if they're going to tag us, they're going to tag us for 2 points. The original stuff was 4 points. But let's see if we can manage this trade in a way that, let's see, it's the low on this candle, 79. If we get to 83 here, if we can do a new bar on the Raptor here, get to 82.25, we probably move to break even. Can always re-enter. That's another thing with this market. It's not like it's gonna go and it will never come back to us. We can always re-enter. If it comes back here and tag us out, this is part of the game. We gotta be okay with that. Because right now we at break even. Comes back and tag us out, that's fine. We can always re-enter if there's a new setup, but right now we're not gonna let this trade turn into a loser. There you go. As a matter of fact, we can start trailing this, honestly. 81.50. Okay, we're gonna trail based on this medium Renko. We're gonna move our stop below this 81.75 here to even do 83.75, but probably too close to it. Because we're going to see some fighting over here. The buyers need to get really aggressive to move this market higher. So we're going to do 82.75, capture 444. So 8 ticks here, If it comes back and tag us out, it comes back and tag us out. That's fine. Again, we can always come back in. Definitely approaching that. Again, we knew this was going to be resistance here at 87. Let's wait and see how it goes. Yeah, we got 8 ticks locked in. Let's see, 83.75 here could be 3 points, man. So that's plenty of room. If it's gonna come back down, it's gonna come back down. 375. We got 12 ticks locked in. About half of the move. What we're gonna do here is simply, because this market can definitely jump much higher. If we break this, we're gonna move on. We're gonna give it more room here to move. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna move our stop at 85, 75 right here. It comes back down and tag us out. Maybe not. Come on, go higher. Yep, 85.75 or 84.75. Let's just do that. So we're trying to capture a big move here. We got 16 ticks locked in. Let's see if we can move even higher. Can they attack 6100? Yesterday they got to 98.50, I believe, and they turn around. There you go. Definitely had resistance. That's why we're hesitating so much here. Looking at the SPY here, the SPY is hitting. I think the high on the SPY is 0.05, and right now we're trying to get back above that 605 number. Just gonna have to wait and let this trade develop here. We got 4 points locked in, so let's see if we can. We're trailing loosely. Again, the reason why is we would like to see a big move to the upside here to 98. If we can get to 98, that would be nice. And here in the quarter, this is the so 85.75 now could be where we go in. Locked in 5 points, or even it's really going higher now. 87.75, 7 points locked in. There you go. The 90, which is about, what did we get in? This market, as long as it's gonna give us room, we're gonna take it. Let's see this higher here. 91.75 gonna get us out. Okay, we got taken out. I think we got in at we got 10 points on this move, which is, again, if we got taken out at 90, we left 5 points on the table. But at the same time, if we got 2 points normally, because normally our target should be at this resistance, but we wanted to trail here and see how it goes. Maybe 92, yeah. 2 more points would have been better, but hindsight. Again, we see a rejection here, so come back to VWAP. If we may get a bounce here again, but I feel like we should probably wait for that double pullback I usually talk about here, where it pulls back one time, it goes higher, then go lower, and go higher. So we're gonna wait for that, I believe, here, especially after this nice move we just had. So we just want to wait. This thing. All right, right now we're looking for. Yeah. Come back down here. Okay. How are we? ES is way behind. Okay. On my regular computer. Okay. Yeah, we're going lower here. Definitely looks like this market has changed to the downside here. I'm looking at LE here. Oh, LE looks definitely wants to go higher. So 942 went lower. Change of character, we're going higher here. Come back here. Come back and give us an entry. Chasing this. This is a live cattle. There you go. Well, that's a perfect stop for me here. If we go below here, we definitely don't want to be part of this anymore. As far as projection, where can we go? Just going to give it 3 more ticks here. Yeah, if we can take out this high here at 196.025, move to break even here. Maybe here, we're going to put it below here. If we break here, much higher here, we'll just jump past this wheel. This is right now we're at 6 ticks. So we're risking 6 ticks at the moment to make 39. You don't have to win many of those for you to be profitable. Risk reward is definitely something that's important in trading, even though we cannot determine it. But once we get the risk reward, we're definitely gonna take it. We're gonna take that risk reward every time. Mostly here, if we can break this up, if we cannot break this in the next 4 minutes. If we can't go higher past this here, yeah, we got 8 ticks. I think I'm ready to almost dropped my stop over here on LE trading live cattle. We can give it 2 ticks. Just reduce our risk to 2 ticks over here. Yeah, that ES trade I took, for whatever reason, it didn't copy in my other account. That's kind of like a bummer. Looks like it was a good thing we didn't try to sell the ES when it was going like right here. No, actually, no. It was down here. We're trying to sell it, but again, it's going higher. That's fine. For whatever reason, my copier did not work, which is a bummer. They're really pushing it higher now. I think they're going to reach the 98 that we're targeting. Yeah, we're at 97 now. Yes, is definitely showing some bullishness here. You know, honestly, I'm going to move to break even here. If this doesn't move up, it doesn't move up. But I'm going to try to trail this by 10 ticks. If we get to 20, we're going to do this like a stop trailing. If we get to 20, we're going to move it. We're going to capture 10 ticks. So we're approaching this pivot. So we should expect some kind of reaction here. Yeah, 96 and a half. Yeah, I didn't trade. For whatever reason, my copier is on my regular computer, and my ES on there was lagging. Now it got caught up, but I think ES is still a young day. It's only 10:19. We're gonna wait for the initial balance to form. So now ES we're still having some issues here. Every now and again it gives me that delay here. So that's a problem here on the regular computer, but that's why we have the VPS. VPS, everything likes to be, let me see, it's out the way so I can analyze it here. So as you can see here, really, really fast. So nothing. And also we're trading, honestly, trading LE right now is more like a little break for me. You know, ES can be a little volatile. So ES is definitely buying, they're getting to 6,100. Move this out the way. So again, we got to the 20 ticks. So I think below this swing could be a place to move my stop here. 6,100 here on the ES is definitely going to be, some people are going to try to sell it here, but the sellers may get one over. LE is going lower. It looks like they're going to tag us out. Maybe not. Maybe yes. We don't know. But at least we got a few ticks on LE. Fortunately, we may not make it to a target, but there you go. And some buyers coming in here on LE, which is live cattle. I think if we break this here, we're going to go much higher. That's a nice resistance level. Oh, what's going on? It's my regular computer that just got disconnected here. Let's connect that again. Yeah, we have probably less than 10 ticks captured here, but we wanted to give this a chance to break this pivot. So if it goes ahead and break it, great. If not, we know we still made a few coins on LE here. Cattle, ES is definitely pulling back a little bit, which we can understand that. Okay, LE can definitely take us out here. I'm sure that both of those things are still the same. Once again, here we might get taken out here by a tick or two. Go higher. We got to trade for. Yeah, they're selling right now. LE can definitely be a slow moving market, so it's like a change of pace for me. Trade live cattle, especially after ES trade. That was pretty nice. Unfortunately, only one account got the trade. My replicanto wasn't set properly because I restarted the computer on my regular computer, which is where I have the copying happening. I just never. Matter of fact, right now, let me go to this so I can save the workspace. I think that's what I didn't do. So I never had the workspace saved. All right, there you go. So it looks like we wants to go higher now. So with live cattle here, what we're trying to do like see if we can get a measured move here. When we squeeze the chart a little bit, this slow, this is probably hard to see. If I do, if I get my projection, if I go from this low to this high to this low, it's going to give me possibly where we may go on a measured move. So, as long as we don't get taken out before we get here, so one of the two things going to happen. It's going to get taken us out here, or it will shoot higher here. So right now we see we're ranging a little bit. We're ranging to go higher. while we're ranging to go lower. But we have resistance. We know that. So we want to give it a little more, a little extra room here to operate. But looking at the order flow on LE, I mean, so far it's kind of bullish, but I think can just jump down here and tag us out and keep going higher. This is the risk that you run when you just know, hey, this thing, if it goes below here, it can definitely go and tag us out at break even. But at least we got, I think here we got, see how many ticks we got so far from here to here. 7 ticks. So on LE, that's $10 a tick. So we can do the math here. Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, so right now we're looking to see, hey, can we break this level and go higher? Like if we break here, we're gonna put 3 more ticks in. So it's playing around. It is still trying to go higher here. Just maybe this back. So let's look at ES. And that LE trade definitely could get, got one tick to our stop. If we wanna go higher on the ES here. Again, we wanna take one trade at a time. So yes, it's something that we're gonna have to wait for another setup. We're to take on us out here. We'll go from there. Yeah, most likely we're gonna get taken out here. 7 buyers came in and push it up. Once again, we're up 10 ticks here on LE, looking to see if we can capture a bigger move. But at least we got seven ticks kind of locked up here. Let's see. 6100 finally, yeah, definitely. They finally got to 6100. Right now they're playing around it. So we should expect some back and forth here for a while. And also we had I believe this is the high. The high of the initial balance. So we should see some kind of movement here. But on LE trade here, we almost got taken out a couple times. We got within 1 tick of my stop. Hopefully this time is a real push to the upside here. There you go. Here's the push to the upside. I think the buyers say, we want to move this. We want to move this higher. Hopefully that happens here. Maybe not. We'll see. 16 ticks. If we were to get past this, we're going back lower here. If we get past this barrier at 37.5. Then we'll capture a few more ticks. How long I've been in LE? I think we got LE maybe 20 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes. It's a slow moving market, so yeah. All right, we got taken out here on I think we might be on the ES. I had a nice little trade here. We got long here. We definitely took a little bit of heat. My stop was below here at 76.50, I believe. Whenever you didn't get it, and then we started trailing our stop. We're targeting 98 and a quarter, but we got 10 points. We'll be okay with that. See, this is what LE does. LE just tag us out now. He wants to go higher. It's kind of like, honestly, I don't think this setup to the upside is really valid. If I had to trade LE now, it would probably be the short side. Because that tells me we don't have enough strength to go above this. So if we don't, we may go lower. So I was waiting for this double pullback, but I didn't getting back in here would have been really beautiful, but it didn't happen. No one goes book taking profit. That's right. Yeah, look at LE now. He just tagged you out for. I'll show you now. You went all the way down to 196. So really, like if I had 3 ticks lower, then, but definitely ES doesn't look like he wants to come back down right now. So we just gotta wait for a pullback for me to trade ES. We need a pullback here. So definitely need to get a pullback here on ES before we could engage one or the other. Except they relentless buying here. Another slow market sometimes I trade is soybeans. As you can see, soybeans is doing all kind of nothing really definitive here. Looks like he wants to break this pivot, but it's near the low. Very, very tight range on soybeans today. It's usually not that tight. Let's see what the range is. 34 ticks. Yeah, definitely. I've seen 20 point. This is 34 ticks. It's like 8 8.5 points. Well, they keep buying this ES, so I'll go back and look at LE again. Something is going on with my copier. Something is going on with my copier because right now, actually, this is not a bad thing because the account that wasn't copied into looks like we still have LE on. Yeah, it's still showing we're still on the LE trade, meaning my stop what never moved to that. Okay, which is not a bad thing. You know what? Yeah, everything happened for a reason. I'm gonna take that. So we just captured 10 ticks on LE on that account. This is kind of weird, but it is what it is at the moment. So I'm still in a trade, but just one account. That's fine. I'm not gonna try to chase it with the other account. Swap the contour, but it's not the copier itself. It's my I have the copier on my regular computer. That's the one I had the license for, but I think it got disconnected and nothing really happened after that. So again, I'm not complaining here. It could definitely be worse. So we'll take what the market give us. As a matter of fact, I don't even have. Okay, we're gonna take definitely 10 ticks here at least. So let me look at this here. So I don't even have that. Let's do, and we're gonna do order, cancel order. Here so we're gonna, that'll be your target, right? That's all right. Let's go back here. Looks like we'll catch 10 ticks on this one here. Hi Jimmy, thanks for the insight. Yeah, LE can definitely be like a slow moving market. If we jump above 47.50 here, looks like we may get to a target first. To a stop first before a target. But either way, I'll be okay with this trade. See what I can do. Looks like ES is definitely trying to move higher here. 1675 could be resistance for ES. So I'd say be careful there. Yeah. That's the thing with this market. You don't know. Sometimes you do one thing, it works. Sometimes you do the same thing, it doesn't work. Chasing ES here would have been definitely, in my case, really, this setup at 98 here wasn't a bad one. 28. It's about 18 minutes ago. But I was still in those trades. I wasn't trying to. Okay. We got taken out here. That's fine. Just move this back up here. Yeah, looks like LE has done going higher for the day. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yes. Just looking at the 3-minute chart here. Definitely. And ES is kind of overextended here. We might do full pullback toward the middle of the range, which is 692 and a quarter, but we may go higher too. This is the top of the moving, the IBI. So 102.50 here could be a support. That's something we got to keep in mind. So in fact, let me mark it. This right here. And this could be the mini zone here in the middle of the range, which definitely there was a lot of resistance here at 89.90 area. So they may come back and test those areas and go higher or go lower from there. We don't know. Definitely this candle that just closed, that's above average volume. So I would definitely take this candle seriously. We may definitely see the pullback here. Also ES, we in that kind of overextended zone. Definitely could be some selling here. Definitely we should expect a pullback here. Maybe to between 01 and 03. If we get that pullback, we may want to try to buy based on what it does when it gets there. Also 89 area is like the pre-market high, so that could be something they come and revisit here. But they're buying again. So also we could try to sell here. Let's see. Sell right. Well, you know what? I think I'm only in one account again. Yeah, we're just trading this retracement here. If it's gonna happen. Quarter is a stop. Target is 3 1/4. May regret the short. 750 was my entry. Yeah, we're seeing some selling here. There you go. Based on that, we're gonna reduce our risk here. Move to break even. Or is it too early to do so? We're just gonna give it 1 point at 8.50. Yeah, there's the selling. Oh my goodness, we got Got some buy here. Really, think should be at 9, which is 9 might be the better place to put it. Because I like to move my trade in a logical place, not so much a particular number of ticks, because this market doesn't care about number of ticks. It's a matter of, okay, can, 9 was a better place to move it. But we can definitely lose those 6 ticks here. So this is to margin is too big. Go back to here. Okay. This account we down because it didn't copy the other trade. So it just went straight to the 9 and tag us out. Okay, alright, let me put this in. Make sure my replicano is set up for the ES, yeah. So got early still kind of going back and forth in this level. Stop limit down here. So let me know how you guys are doing out there as far as trading. Are you guys in any position or buying, selling? And I'm trying to really, because I'm counting on the pullback here. So I'm trading the pullback, which is kind of counter trend. If we get taken in here, it's fine. If not, if we go higher than this, we're going to cancel the order. Yeah, exactly. 11 o'clock is usually a time that the market does sell off. But let's see here. Looks like they want to push it higher here, though. So good thing I didn't just do a market order here, because obviously I'd be out of this trade. See if we can come back down here. 11 o'clock, 11:08. So we're going to cancel this order here. Playing around this level here. Nothing major. See, when you look at the NQ in the middle here, it's all really ranging. Look at this. I mean, this is a big range to me. The last few minutes since before the top of the hour has been ranging like that, and they've been going down. So I'm saying this could be some leg to the short here in the ES. See, we got a short here. I'm gonna do a sell limit here. Can they come back and no, they're not coming back to get me. Let's see, can we do that? Yeah, and Q, there was kind of no movement on it. We're gonna risk 2 points here if we get taken in here. Maybe after that, we'll lose or draw here. We'll end the stream. Okay, there you go. Yeah, 2.25. So meaning here looks like we're gonna get tagged out here. Again, so if that's the case, we'll pack our toys and then we group. The high is 1350, 14. So if they make it no high here, we don't want to be part of this anymore. If 2 ticks above the high, they don't. Obviously, we want to come back down here to 0175. Doesn't look too good right now at the moment. All right, let's see what the chat says here. Shorted 13.25. Okay. What's your stop? If you shorted 13.25, this is the thing. This is really a tight stop here for me at the moment. Okay. Time of day definitely is. It's more like a short time of day. The Raptor, we get into a yellow bar here, meaning we got a certain balance between sellers and buyers. Now we're getting a magenta, which is the sellers are kind of taking over here, but let's see. It's really early to tell. The early finally broke to the upside. That's a market you gotta definitely have a lot of patience for it. 11, 15, 16. You can see the sellers are getting more aggressive here. If they come back and tag me out at break even, more power to them. I already had break even trade earlier and given more room, and that didn't go too well. We're just gonna play it the way it is now. And we're gonna trail our stop based on the bigger thing here. So our stop technically should be above this green line, but we're deep in the money now as far as like, we're up at 12 ticks, I think, at some point. Yeah, we're all about 12 ticks. So if it goes back up and tag us out break even, it is what it is. So, like right now, it's trying to do so. If it comes back at 11.25 and tag us out here, that's fine. It'll be a break even trade, most likely here. Can't keep turning winners into losers. At least we'll take a break-even trade over a loser. And technically, like I said, the stop should be above this green line, which is at 75. Let's give it 2 ticks. If it goes to 2 ticks, that's fine. $25, we can handle that. See, right now, I just hit the 25. All right, there you go. Well, I think it's about to be lunchtime in New York, so I think we're gonna keep our powder dry here and wait for better opportunities here. It's 11.19, so we'll wait and see. Wonder what gold is doing. Gold is jumping back and forth here. Well, our target would have gotten hit. Our target was at 87, and they traded to 92.5. The high is 92.5, so our target would have just got hit just right now. I think we may still see a sell here. Okay, so again, we're going to give it 2 ticks. 11.50. There you go. This could be the move we've been looking for here. Let's see. If we break this, definitely move to break even. I think we can even move to break even at the moment. The difference in 2 ticks, and because it's a ranging zone here, we don't want. Dilemma is getting teched out by a couple ticks and then go my way. That really, I think I can afford 6 ticks here. Not 6. Yeah, 6. Definitely can afford to lose 6 ticks here, but let's see if we can capture almost 40 ticks. My goodness. Looks like it's a death by 1,000 paper cuts today. Well, it's almost 11:30. Let's see if we can. There you go. Looks like we're pushing lower now. Yeah, now we can move to break even. I feel more comfortable moving to break even here. If it gets back and tag us out, that's fine. Are you out? Okay. As you can see, I'm still in because I knew there was a high probability they were going to come and play around here and tag us out for a tick or two. Again, I'm trying to capture a bigger move, so that's another thing. Sometimes, I only risk 6 ticks. So right now we're gonna put it right at 10. Let me come back and test 10, but I don't know. Let's see. So at least we got the commissions paid here for the last couple of trades. Can we get to that band here? Quarter. Because 10 is kind of like a round number. They may want to come and tag it and go the other way. So 5 will be a nice to see. It'll be an interesting level to see what happens. We'll make a new low here. We'll move our stop down here to 850. Yeah. 850 may not be, or 9. Capture a couple points. There you go. It's hitting 5 and let's capture 8 ticks here. We technically move this thing to 8. Low here. If we get to 4, we're going to go to 6. If we get to 4, we'll go to 6 here. Or if we make a new low, we'll move it above this. We can do 7. And we get to the 92. Well, we did say 92 could be in play because it's like we get back in here. Let me see. We're at 8. We're at 850. Honestly, we're gonna try to see if we can get to 92 here. But as we're getting close to this band, we're gonna move our stop down. Yeah, just say 93. 725. Let's say we're gonna go 6. So that's the 650 here. This, if he breaks this here, that would be a good sign. We may go lower. Looks like we're gonna get tagged out here at 4.5 points, which is not bad. I mean, again, my original target was for 3 points, so I'm still in the money here. I'm still making more money than if I were to just let it hit my original target. Right now, everything is gravy to me. Everything is gravy at the moment. Again, we knew this area was going to be some kind of support here. If we can break that with some force, my target was at 2 and change, and try to capture some more points here. Maybe 3, maybe 4. Just do it by this here, which is 6. I'll leave it at 650. And we're ranging down here. Can we just go lower here? That'd be nice if we can. And everything that I capture now at the moment is gravy because 3 points was my original target. I only got 18 points. Not 18 points. 12 ticks out. That's what I wanted to go for. But now I got 18 ticks. Yeah, we did kind of know 02 was going to be, 0250 was going to be support. We're hoping that it breaks, but right now it looks like we're going to get taken out 4.5 points. I'm not going to complain here. 200 would have been nice, but that's okay. So far, we're not doing too bad. It looks like we paused on one of the accounts and the other one almost there. This is the thing. Sometimes it's seeing the bounce here to the upside. Again, I wouldn't be. Yeah. I mean, it did get to 102 on the dot. If you had your order there, that would have got fallen. I mean, we already got the fill. But definitely, this could be a falling knife too. So 5, 7, the stop. I don't know. See how they did? They just went straight to the top of the initial balance and bouncing it higher now. Again, I gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta look greedy here. That's why I moved myself from 2.25, I think 250 to 92, thinking it's gonna get to this level. Now another thing that I could have considered is if it breaks down here, typically they're gonna come back up. They're gonna come back up and test to go lower. So at this point, another short here may not be a bad thing. You know. Yeah, it's kind of going away from me now, though. It's going away. Yeah, here's your chance to go long at 102.50 here. I'm looking at SPY. SPY is definitely looking like he's turning around, which is basically the same thing as ES here. Let's see if we can sell this. I know we're in a range here. But we'll be quick to move our stop, though. Yeah, we'll move our stop to break even quick because this is a bonus trade. Honestly. This is not a trade this is a bonus trade for me. So we got to break even real quick here. If we can get down there, we'll get down. But if not, we'll just pay the commissions here. Or we can just give it 2 ticks. Let's see. Oh, there you go. And let us give it the 2 tick. Oh golly. Look at this. I didn't move my stuff quick enough. It's okay. Yeah, you're hip. That was a bad move here. I didn't move my stop to break even. I'm not to break even, to give it the 2 ticks that I think it needed. But I think at this point it's 11:39. I'm gonna take a break here from the trading. I'm basically at break even for the day. Because one of my trades did not. The big trade that I had earlier, the 10-point trade on ES, only went into one account. Otherwise, I would have been in profit. But here we're really ranging here too. So that's why I moved myself to break even quickly. But I think if we give it the 2 points here, we're probably still in that trade. Because the entry was at, let me see, what was the entry? 550. Okay, so you would have still come back and tagged me out anyway. Yeah, the first time I would have survived it. Now it would have tagged me out for negative 2 ticks. LE, man, look at LE. Look at what LE did to me, Jimmy. Went long LE down here, came back and play me. Now it's off to the races. I guess 11 o'clock was the time for them to move it, huh? Definitely would have hit my target here and then some. But we're not gonna complain. We still get to trade here. Yes, looks like he wants to go higher. The buyer is trying to come in. You know, the top of the initial balance definitely can be pretty. Yeah, definitely LE. If you think about it, LE definitely did me dirty because, I mean, this is one of those things. I was in at 87, I believe. Yeah, I was in at 87 around here. That's where I was in. Because when this break and I said, hey, let's get a pullback, like 85 or 87. Now it's up 1.5 endo, which is, from where we got in. Yeah, I wasn't going to get the 54.6 because my target was at 39, but I definitely would have liked the 39 ticks. That's okay. I guess LE, one thing I'm realizing with LE is it's going to do that to you. Even if you pick the right direction, unless you pick the very bottom here. And I looked at it around 10 o'clock. This is what I saw. I got in, kind of follow my plan. I moved my stop the way I said I was going to do it, which is important. Just follow your stop. Now, ES is playing around, so this could be any way. Now, there's a little bit of a trend line right here. If we go higher than here, we might be 3. So let's see what happened on ES. Yeah, it looks like ES wants to sell off now. Yeah, about 15 minutes, we'll close out this. Yeah, we'll definitely have opportunities here to go. Looks like we wants to go lower here. I'm looking at the 1 minute. Everything is pointing lower. So I'm going to make this bigger so I can see. Definitely, I think there's some trapping happening here for sellers. So I think we can see a push higher here. Trap us here. I think we may see a bounce higher here. So here, taking a position here at the moment, we'll just be guessing. I think we gotta wait and see how things go here. If we're gonna go higher, we gotta wait. Jimmy, you said you're hip. Yeah, I definitely should be hip too, because right now we just, it's lunchtime. So for the next 90 minutes, we may not see anything happening here of significance. And also, I know President Trump may speak at any time now, because I think he said he's going to be doing the tariffs, reciprocal tariffs today. As a matter of fact, I think there was one headline that I saw that said today is going to be the big one. Yeah, there it is. This is the headline that I saw earlier. So today is the big one, reciprocal tariffs. So, oh wow, press conference at 1:00. Good thing that I checked. So 1:00, definitely we need to be out of this market. We can't be trading during that press conference here. No. I mean, when you look at the technicals, everything that's happening here, everything's kind of setting up to go lower. Let me look at the 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes, market is exhausted. It's above that, and we're having tariff talk, so meaning we see a new low for the day. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Jimmy. I just found out myself. I know I saw the headline earlier about today will be, where it says today will be the big one, but as far as the time for the press conference, that's gonna be really something to, because when I look earlier, it says President Trump speaks tentative. There wasn't no, so basically for me at the moment, a short trade here and make it a bigger stop, 850. Not 8 right now, so I think we can plunge to 92 in a hurry here. So with that said, I think I'm gonna definitely hang my cleats here and wait for a clearer picture, because right now it's back and forth. I can see them making a attempt to go higher and then bring it lower, so I don't want to be caught up in any of that. So I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and come back later after 1 to look at this market. So with that said, good luck. Thank you for being here, and appreciate your support. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. God bless. Sayonara, Jimmy. Thank you. Bye-bye.